rester prudent lorsqu'une enquête est en cours.
Well, when there's an inquiry underway, you have to be very careful because there are certain things you can say and certain things you can't say. Some things are confidential for self-evident reasons. What I can say to you is that everything that is currently happening is of interest to us. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it here. So these are the sorts of things that can be taken into consideration in the ongoing inquiries too.
Thomas has been explaining we have legislation. The legislation foresees very, very concrete steps that we need to follow, and this is precisely what we're doing, that take their time, and once the investigations are concluded, we will take then the necessary action. But Thomas, if you want to add anything on this.
Yes, on some of the success stories, I had the chance to reply to David, who is maybe not here today, here, still sitting on the left. So, indeed, I mean, I said that the DSA proved to be a very effective tool in the case of the European Parliament elections, in the case of the Slovakian elections or Luxembourg elections. So indeed, the DSA is an effective tool. It's not the only tool we're using. We're, of course, always open to increase our legislative framework or possibilities. Now, let me maybe in this context also just quote EVP Virkkunen and Commissioner McGrath, who have replied to a parliamentary question on this, saying that, I quote, "The Commission fully recognizes the challenges we face both in and from the outside of the EU and has significantly strengthened its toolbox to protect democracy. While the conduct of elections is the responsibility of member states, we can look into how we can support national authorities, especially in the application of the relevant EU toolbox." So, of course, these discussions, I end the quote, these discussions are ongoing, and we don't exclude other legislative things. I mentioned yesterday the Democracy Shield, so there are other ideas in place. So the DSA is one of the tools we have at our disposal.
Thank you. And yes, there in the back.